Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video and a brand new episode of What Flick Will Pauly Pick. Yes, later on we'll be choosing 5 new films to watch in 2 weeks' time. But for now, let's go and find the choice that you all voted me to watch. Let's go and grab it off the shelf.
What Flick Will Pauly Pick?
Okay, so your choice with an overwhelming vote. Where are we? There we are. Let's just grab that. It's a steelbook, everyone. And it is The Hateful Eight. Yes, Quentin Tarantino film. And this is the only Tarantino film I have not seen. So let's go back to the room and yeah, let's watch The Hateful Eight.
About 3 hours later.
Okay, so The Hateful Eight. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. I think this is actually his 8th movie. I'm pretty sure it said this is the 8th movie. Liked it a lot. Really good. Yeah, it's quite a long film. It's just about 10 minutes short of 3 hours. Doesn't feel like it though. Nothing dragged at all. Nothing dragged. And I probably could have sat for another half hour. Yeah. Basically, it's set in Wyoming, in America, like the wintry wonderland, as you can see, that kind of thing. Blizzards and all that kind of stuff. And it revolves around Kurt Russell, who plays a bounty hunter who's riding in a carriage along with Jennifer Jason Leigh, who's one of his prisoners. He's taking her to the nearest town of Red Rock, where she can stand trial and then be hung. And then he can collect the bounty. On his way there, he stumbles upon a couple of people just out walking in the snow, including Samuel L. Jackson, who is also a bounty hunter as well as Walton Goggins. I think that's his name. He was in the Justified TV series with Timothy Oliphant. Yeah, and he's also on his way to Red Rock, claiming to be the new sheriff. So they have this journey to take to Red Rock. There's blizzards coming in. There's a massive blizzard following them, so they've got to get there quick. On the way, they stop off at this cabin, which is called Millie's Haberdashery. And they find another load of people in there, including Tim Roth. You've got Michael Madsen, Damien Bashir, I think his name is. And it's a whole case of, we'll just sit up here, wait for 2 days until, the storm clears, and then carry on our way into Red Rock, where they can collect the bounties. But as for the characters themselves, Kurt Russell is brilliant, fantastic. A little bit brutal at times, especially towards Jennifer Jason Leigh. She has the shit punched out of her. Yeah, then again, she is a bit of a sort. Walter Goggins is Walton Goggins. I keep calling him Walter Goggins. Walton Goggins is really good as well. Tim Roth has got a very posh English accent like that. Michael Madsen, when you get to the cabin, Michael Madsen is just sitting there. He's just kind of like a regular cowboy minding his own business. And the film just spends 2.5 hours just sitting around in this cabin. The first half hour of the film is just set in this horse, these horses and this carriage. The whole half hour of the film is just set inside there. And the dialogue between Walton Goggins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Samuel L. Jackson and Kurt Russell as they try to get through the snow and that. It's really interesting. There's a lot of very interesting dialogue, some witty stuff. Samuel L. Jackson is at the top of his game. He is fantastic in this. Everybody just plays it brilliantly. I think Bruce Dern, I think he's in the cabin as well. And you just go on and that's it. But there is another side to the story. There's a separate story about the characters that are in the cabin and how they got there and why are they there, and you find that out near the end of the film, and it kind of sets it up with a twist. It's very interesting, and there's a lot of blood. It's typical Tarantino. Typical Tarantino gore and blood. That's what you expect. But you don't think you're going to get that like for the first 2 hours of the film. But it looks beautiful. The landscapes look fantastic. I believe this was filmed in 70mm. As you can tell with the widescreen, you know, the bars at the top and the bottom are wider. So I don't think there's many places that can actually show a 70mm production these days. You know, you have to have a real widescreen screen. So what did they used to call it? CinemaScope or something back in the old days? I can't quite remember. But music's great as well. Ennio Morricone. Some great music in there. You got some kind of like typical Tarantino music as well, grungy rock type music every now and again. And yeah, I thought it just looked beautiful inside the cabin. You wouldn't expect the cabin to look that good, you know, just a crappy old cabin, but because of the way that it was filmed, you could see everything in that cabin. It looked absolutely fantastic, and I really had fun with this film. It is a typical Tarantino film. Is it my best Tarantino film? I wouldn't say that, but it's on the higher end. So yeah, if you haven't seen The Hateful Eight, definitely watch it. It's a Western set in the snow. It's a typical Western. Yeah, but just in the snow. So yeah, I thought it was really good. There we go. So okay, so if I was to score this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this 8.5 out of 10. You got a letter from Abraham Lincoln? Yes. So 8.5 out of 10 for Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. Fantastic film. 4K, please. Can we have a 4K? Definitely want a 4K for that, because that would look stunning. It already does, but yes, please give us a 4K. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. That is The Hateful Eight. So good choice, people. Okay, so we better pick out another 5 choices for the next What Flick Will Pauly Pick, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So let's get the tin and let's get picking. Ugh. La 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 la. Okie dokie. Oh, did you hear that? That was fantastic. Okie dokie. Look, still got that lot in there to watch. Whoa. Okie dokie. Right. So, what's going to be the first one? Okie dokie. So, let's pick out the first one. And the first one is Little Monsters. Got a funny feeling I've already seen that. Okay, no, maybe not then. Maybe not. I've just checked with Alexa and I don't think I have seen it. So anyway, that's the first one. Let's pick the next one. Da-da-da. What have we got? Okay. We have got Destroyer. Destroyer. Okay. I'm not sure what that one is. That's 2. Too many here. Okay. Here is the next one. Oh, 3. Okay. Gemini Man. Will Smith. Yes. Not seen that one. Let's pick out the next one. They're all folded up and stuck together. Look, they're all stuck together. Get off. There we go. Right, okay, so the 4th one. Shaun the Sheep. Okay, that's a bit of a mixture, isn't it? What's next? Last one. Is it the last one? Yes, the last one. There we go. Okay. Okay, Kevin Smith's Mallrats. Okay, so some good choices there. Okay, so we have Little Monsters. I think that is that Fred Savage and Howie Mandel. I think, if I'm thinking it's the right one. I didn't know I got that. I must have it then, unless there's another film called Little Monsters. I'll have to check. But anyway, there's Little Monsters, and then we have Destroyer, and then we have Gemini Man with Will Smith, Will Slappy Smith, and then we have Shaun the Sheep, and then we have Mallrats, Kevin Smith. Fantastic. So very interesting choice for the next one. Yeah, so which way will it go? Who knows? Only you can decide. Yes. So down below, down below, pinned to the top of the comments is a straw poll link where you can just click it on and make your choice to vote and select something for me to watch. And then about 2 days beforehand, I'll pick the winner, and then the video will be uploaded. Yes. Fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.